Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Hallie LaForce. Here are the starters for Charlotte. We've got Ball, and it's Noel in at the point guard position. And for Washington, we've got Trae Young, and it's Langford in at power forward. You look at Washington. On the line tonight, a trip to the NBA Finals, winner takes all.
They know what's at stake and how rare this chance is. It's a dream for each and every player to get to the finals, and tonight they control their destiny.
And it's Charlotte to start out. Now here's Noel. Favors covering. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Noel. Favors covering. Count the basket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Noel. Fires in the triple. Noel's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Favors. And Bryant pulls it down. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Noel. Puts up a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Washington. 8-point game. Young, the pass to Langford. Outside, Brown. They double-team Brown.
That's a 24-second violation. Possession to Charlotte. Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Noel. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 10. We've got Carlton Carrington, Alexander Sarr out there with Johnson. And it's Langford in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Noel. He's got 10. Drains the triple. Noel's got 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
A minute 6 left to play in the first half. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
The 3 is up, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for Washington, Brown, he's checked in for Langford. Favors comes in for Johnson. And Favors is subbed in for Carrington. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's Favors. That one's off. Still out of sync. Hornets leading by 16. Outside Noel. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Here's Manning. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
On the wing, Noel. 20 points for him. Got it off in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Charlotte on top, up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, you almost had it. Let's hear it for our participant.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Washington Wizards.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, in good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they've took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. The Wizards trail by 19. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. We've got Ball, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. Favors the pass to Langford. The Hornets pull it in. Outside Noel. Oh, it's Pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Young. No points yet. Back to Favors. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Gabriel. Charlotte leading by 21. Outside Noel. Good on the shot. Noel's got 27.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Favors in the post. He's guarded by Noel. Pass to Langford. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Washington again can't hit. Charlotte has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Here's Noel. Sinks the tray. Noel's got 7 points here in the quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now here's Favors. Pass to Langford. Looking to win the run. It's blocked.
Shot clock violation. Hornets ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Charlotte on top, opening up a huge gap. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Trae Young, and it's Langford in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Washington right now. Clutch. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Clutch has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Noel. Favors covering. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Again, Charlotte.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Here's Noel, following the bucket by the Wizards. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The 3. Ooh, he buries it.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
And the Charlotte Hornets will move on.
And they have punched their ticket to the NBA Finals. As happy as they are, they know the job is not done. But for right now, they'll take the night to celebrate.
No question. A lot to be proud of. They battled all postseason long.
And to be one of the last 2 teams left standing, quite an accomplishment and quite an opportunity. Credit to this entire organization. All the planning and hard work and sheer will. It is not easy to get to this point.
No doubt they have earned it. Congratulations to our Eastern Conference champions. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this